guys, I'm here at the range shooting some 3.3-06. I've got 3 shots down range so far, looking good. We're gonna go ahead and shoot all the Speer stuff that I loaded up, some 200 and 225 grain, and we'll be back at the bench. This is the 3.3-06 you guys see me for, AI Remington 700. Originally was a 3.06 rebarreled, and then not rebarreled, but bored out to shoot 3.3-06 AI, and a fixed 4-power Leopold scope on there. Otherwise, the rest of the gun is stock trigger and everything like that. So I got about an hour and a half of shooting here, and then we'll be back at the bench to show you results. All right, see you guys at the bench. All right, we're back at the bench. We're gonna look at the results from these different groups here that we did, all with the hot core Speer 200 grain. Pretty much the cheapest one, probably one of the cheapest kind of hunting style bullets you can get. I think I paid like $18 for a box of 50. Super cheap. So just expectations, not expecting a whole lot from these. But I wanted to start here, and then we're going to go up to some 225 grains and some 250 grains down the road here. But as you can see, we did not have, really any primer create. I mean, like, maybe a little there compared to there, but I didn't get any pressure signs on any of my brass, really. No bolt stick. Everything really was pretty well for that. So, because this is a Wildcat cartridge, right? I don't have load data for this. So I'm kind of winging it a little bit, but yeah. So that being said, do not use my load data. Consult your own load data. Start low, work up. I am not responsible for if you use this data. Period. Do your research. Okay. Now that I got that out of the way. So the test gun was that Remington 700 with a 22-inch barrel, and yeah. So first thing I used was IMR 4064, and I did 3-shot groups of 55 grains, 55.5, 56, and 56.3 with a case overall length of 3.340. So here's our first group. Not horrible, as we can see here. It's just, let's kind of maybe find right there. Basically just right at, right below an inch. That's not horrible. That's pretty good. That was the 55 grains. And if I remember right, that was going at right around, oh no, it was 2780 was the velocity for that. And then we go up obviously from here. This is a little bit bigger than an inch group, but not horrible. There's definitely potential here. I'm shooting with a fixed 4-power scope, so it's possible this could have been a little tighter, maybe with some higher magnification. And then 55 grains, there's that group. And then that would be 56 grains here. Also not horrible, maybe potential there. And then 56.5. 2 shots and a point of impact shift over here. So maybe a flyer, maybe me aiming. But there's potential, I think, with this load here. If I decided to work up, there's some potential, maybe some seating depth or something like that, or a little bit different grain weight, right? And so then we go into reloader 15, still same bullet. Started with 54 grains and went in 0.5 increments, like the last one, to 55.5. So there's 1, 2, 3, not great. And then 54.5, 1, 2, and then 3. Potential there. And then you can see, yuck, at 50. And then 55.5. That's also better with a flyer over here, or a stringer, potentially could have been me. So there's potential with those two, right? So there's kind of, if you go with the 54.5 and 55, you may be able to find a good load for that. So that's decent. And then we used some H4350. We started at 62 grains and went to 63.5. And the 63.5 was a compressed load. And oh, I forgot to tell you on this group, these ones over here, everything is at 3.340. They're all loaded at that. So at 62 grains, you know, that was this here. That's no good. 62.5, no good. And then we get into 63. Got a little better, right? Let's see. Let's look and see what we got here. It's a 1.2 there. And basically yeah, pretty much the same. So potential for, you know, maybe that tightening up. And then we go into 63.5 with the compressed load and shot that. So if it were me, I probably wouldn't try any with the H4350. It also was the slowest out of all of them. I believe this one was going right around, let's see, let me look at my notes here, right around 2600. So not super fast or anything like that. So I think there's definitely, if I wanted to pursue this bullet and this charge weight, I could go with the Reloader 15 or the IMR 4064. And maybe, you know, try to investigate that, or really, to be honest with you, any four of these groups, I think shows potential. You can mess with your seating depth and stuff like that. So that's gonna probably do it for the 200 grain. I'm going to be doing a bunch of 225 grain, some Barnes, Ackley, and Hornady. Well, Ackley is Nosler, obviously, and Hornady. But yeah, so I'm basically gonna go through, anneal the brass again, clean it, size it, and get to loading again on that. So this is just gonna be a quick short video of what kind of I got from these 200 Speer bullets. So yeah, all right guys, catch you later.